See, this is perfect for that one. I'm not messing with that side. However, it's getting borderline here on the other side of it. See that? Just start understanding the glop a little bit, how it goes back and forth. See, this is perfect. This is a nice, big, huge, healthy portion of glop for that yellow wire, but when it gets to, but even then you can see how it gets thin when you pull it like this. See that part right there where it's broken? So I'm going to push down on it, try to get that guy to absorb in that level. Alright, I better stop trying to be perfectionist here. I need to really stop this. I need to move on to the handlebars, and I gotta do it quickly. I can't stop. It's almost addiction. Alright, so there's it. I think this is the best I could do on this guy. I covered almost. I almost made. Actually, you know what we could have done? It actually made the little plastic there. Really, we could have fixed it with that little plastic bead, huh? That would have actually even been more cleaner. Oh well. So we got this here, right? And here it goes. I said I was not gonna put my finger in there. Look what I'm doing. This guy's gonna kill me. But it feels like it's hardening a little bit, so doesn't seem too. I can shape it a little bit now with my finger. Yeah, it looks like it's hardening. When it hardens, I want to make sure I actually grip most of it. Like this guy right here, this side. So when you flex it out, it looks like he wants to break the bead. We can't have that. The only purpose was to get him over there. There we go. He's going to help himself by wrapping against his three amigo friends there. A little easier to work with now that the glop is kind of, you know, hardening, you could say. I think it's hardening. I might be wrong. Yeah, it's hardening. A lot of glop here. See, I'm almost just like pulling it. Gotta be careful not to pull it way too much. Almost like rolling it like that. Almost like rolling it like a dough. There we go. See, that's excessive. We don't need. Let's go wipe it the ground for a second. Actually, we did need it. It was right for this guy. Yep, look at me. Ship shaping it all back again. Isn't this ridiculous? This should have been a quick project. Really, really quick project. Let's see here. It's driving me insane though. I just can't stand it the way it doesn't look the way I want it to. Look at that. I'm moving things where it shouldn't have been moved back anymore. It's pretty nasty stuff. Smells equally the same. Alright, so now I'm going to do it by force. I'm going to go and try to clean it up. And I'm almost tempted to get a plastic maker and create a hard shield on. Why not use a plastic maker, you know what I mean? Maybe this stuff is pretty nasty. Let's clean this up. I'm not satisfied with this little glop of silicone here, so let's use our plastic maker. I should have thought of that, what, an hour ago? So let's clean up all this residue here. I'm hoping that the silicone won't be too in the foul. And that was wasteful. I could have done that with the plastic maker before I even attempted the silicone, right? That would have been way done an hour ago. Alright, so let's wipe all this back up, all that work that we did. And I apologize you guys have to sit through it with me. If you guys are, you can forward it. Just to give you guys, well, too late now. You thought I was going to be done an hour ago. Alright, so there we go. And we're wiping it clean, giving it a clean slate. Oh man, look at all that silicone gunk went in there too. The tubing area. Now this looks way better. But it didn't solve our problem though. We still need to protect that that wire there. So this might be where the perfect solution comes, that little plastic maker. We're gonna see how it forms and how it hardens. Gotta be careful tugging this guy too much. It's like, dude, I'm gonna give up soon. Okay, so we wiped it clean, and we are attempting to use our little magic plastic tool there. All that silicone just gone to waste. All that shaping. Now if it shaped it pretty nicely and hard kind of nicely, I probably would use a maybe different type of silicone. Maybe try another one that actually hards and clear instead of hards and leave a, you know, almost like a yellow color stain. Try some other silicone brand out there. You guys can find maybe the one that kind of hardens, like, you know, stiff. Like I said, there was one that held my bumper up really nicely. It hardens like a hard plastic sort of, or even hard as a plastic. It was just amazing. I used a whole tube of it though. I think it was like some kind of commercial brand silicone. If I can find it laying around, I'll show you which one I use. But anyway, I'm trying to rub all this silicone residue off, because it's not doing you and I no good anymore. And I'm afraid to keep tugging this wire, or else we're gonna have more project on our hand if this breaks off. But I'm scraping a little bit of the bad residue off of it. Not sure we should even wipe it a little bit clean with what do you call that? I don't want to use brake cleaners, but don't want to use WD-40 either. So maybe can't do anything other than just manually scraping it off and wiping it off with a shop rag. There we go. Look at that weak area. I think that tool right there would have been a perfect solution for this guy. Now he's still got a little bit of silicone inside him, which is okay, I guess. You can see how much damage of the thread he has in there. It's just like eaten up, you know. So let's give it everything kind of cleaned out here on this end. I'm going to clean my fingertip. Let me go and wash a little bit my, well, you could wash it with a towel a little bit, but that's fine. mainly want to wipe this off so we get started on fixing this guy before he becomes very brittle. I don't know if it'll stick if we don't have a good clean surface. So I'm going to do a little bit of sort of scrapping. Back here I'll scrap it, but I'll clean our little plastic scrapper tool off from silicone. Okay, it's off from silicone. Nasty stuff. It served a point, it served a good purpose to seal certain connections, maybe an insulator. But as far as coverage goes, I don't know. Debatable. See, I can get into where the silicone can get into it. I mean, where my fat fingers can get into it. See this guy right here. We're not gonna have to worry about these guys, but it's kind of nice. Let me go and put a shop rag in there. Careful with the sharp edge. Start cutting into your wires, not knowing it. Ooh, very bad. Yeah, it's gonna need some plastic to help it quickly cure. Look at that. Ooh. Alright, so this is where it's gonna come in. This is pretty much where it should have been resting, like this, to have the full strength of its backing. But right now it's being twisted up and down, left and right, all over the place. And I think no better solution than that little plastic help us fix this. I think this is specifically made for that plastic solution right there to help harden and take good form. Alright, so I think we got every bit of silicone trace, as much as we can, out of there. Let me just go individually in each wire. The green one. This one I gotta be really careful. I know the strands are pretty strong, but it's not like it's in that area there where it's very fragile. Even though it's a thick wire. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you guys can see it with me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it in a position where it's normally not pressured by anything, and good thing there's no heat or anything applied needed. Okay, so you guys can still see it with me. Okay. Now you can't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, since the tripod started the whole deal, I'm gonna try to, let's see here. First of all, get the tripod back in position. See if I can even go closer for you. Okay, so we're gonna clean it with the, well, we are cleaning it. We're gonna hit it with that little plastic maker. Just a second here, as soon as I get my tripod readjusted. Kind of broke off me. Alright, let me get the wire back. Alright. Get one's leg out. Alright, there we go. We're gonna pull him back out, because we need to fix him well. There we go. We can hook the green one. There we go. That's a good way. Okay, we want to make sure where we know where how he's resting, where he's not going to have the most pressure on him. And I believe it might be this one right here, this way, where he's not bending and twining too much. I believe this might be his best resting area. Yep. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Looks very bad. Okay, so I'm going to do a 360 so you guys can see before and after. Okay, so here we go. You guys can see him. It's pretty bad, huh? Very bad shape. Look like he's going to maybe break off if I keep playing around like this. So you see that one? That's probably the worst. That's the worst of his side right there. Hello! Ano yan? Kimoy. Chọc kim muối mập mập nè. My little niece, ask her for a kiss. Always ask her for a kiss. She used to always want to give you a kiss before you even leave the house and you're in a hurry. She goes, give me a kiss, give me a kiss. Now I guess it only takes a few months to go by and they're like, oh no. You finally bend to play in their rules and then they change their mind on you. What kids are. Alright, so anyway, look at that. Oh, strands are snapping. Alright, come on, guy. In fact, you know what? I don't think I can do anything with the solder, can I? You think? I don't know. I don't think I can do anything with the solder. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think the solder will help me much because I need to get the other side of the solder on there as well. So anyway, we got him to supposedly where he's supposed to be. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that little rubber tool here. We're going to gel all around him. Give him a nice coat of that. Alright, now this, we're going to use the Bondic versus Bondic versus Loctite silicone, which we can see how silicone was in the beginning when we tried our best to sculpture it. Alright, so here we go. Here's the Bondic. Okay. Get the cap off of him. Here's a nice pin of his. Okay, what we're going to do is incision it all around. We're going to create. There we go. Look at that nice clear. Oh, that's beautiful. You guys seeing this? Okay, just let it drip. Oh boy. Yeah. Look at that. It even coated the other side just nicely. Now I'm gonna try my best. Oh boy. Hope it's not doing anything to my wire. It's like it's a little bit more here. Okay, I think he's probably almost ready. Let me make sure I get him. Okay, so there he is. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna hit him with the wand. But before I hit him with the wand, my apologize. I want to get him in a position where his wires doesn't look like it's being forced to bend a certain way. So this is probably the most strength I can get him. There we go. I'll hit him with the wand now. Keep it on, please. Alright. You guys see I'm putting him in a down position. Wonder if you could do like 2 coats. Then we could do a little thicker one maybe. But anyway, it looks like it's taking form. It's going from clear to more of a glass, kind of glass look. But unfortunately it's peeling off. Look at that. It's peeling off right here. It's still rubber, which still beats not having it. So you can see how it's peeling off. But it's pretty cool though. It almost like makes another secondary insulator. Maybe this is what we're going for. Alright. Fortunately it's not really sticking onto the rubber piece. It just makes a form. So it's hardening already. So what do you guys think? You think this will be it? This is probably the support we're looking for? I mean, it's like a brace, but not really. I don't know how long it's going to last or hold. Maybe we could put some more. Now that's stabilized for us. Okay, so I'm going to overdo this now. I'm going to put some more. Maybe I need to get in and so I guess you can build on top of it. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to get to a nice more cone shape. Oh. There we go. I want it thicker like that. Sort of like a nice blown glass. And it's like a gel base looking. You guys seeing this too? So kind of raise up. There we go. As I'm turning it, the drip is going where I want it to, I guess. I don't want to put too much more because it might heavy it and it might cause it to drain. So okay, let's try this some more and let's hit it with the light again. Oh boy. All right, let's do this. Wow. Oh my God, you can almost see smoke coming out of it. And actually, so you can smell it. Yeah, it does have the smell. It's amazing. UV, I guess UV light burns it or something. Does something to it. Nice. I think this is a much more secure. There we go. Prevent it from dripping more, you know what I mean? Yeah, seeing that? Isn't that cool? It looks so much more cleaner. I just wish it stays on there though. Maybe the next step is hit it with super glue. I'm not sure if it's burning the wires or what, but I know it doesn't feel hot. I don't think it should be ever hot. But yeah, it's sticking. This is what we're going for. That's a nice way to repair. That looks like a professional clean job right there. Look at that. I think as long as it gets the light into it, it will cover. Look at that, even got it hooked on here a little bit in the corner in the back area. Just keep the light on there for a little bit longer, maybe it'll help it. But it's stiff. See there? We just made ourselves some plastic clear shape. Very cool. Nice. Too bad we can't put it permanently in there now to really see it. But yeah, this will probably work better than... Do we hold on to it until it all kind of like turns itself white or what? Right now it's just a clear glass. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool like this. I think, look at that. There's the end results. Let me turn this off. This isn't useful. Useful for a certain application like this. Creating a little protector where you can't really solder back. And I don't want to put too much pressure because I feel like it's going to peel off, so I'll leave it alone like this. Isn't that cool? Much more clean than just silicone could have done for us. This is really what I want silicone to do when it hardens. Just like that. But I can see it actually trying to peel. So, well, it'll protect a little bit, keep its shape, sort of from bending. This will help prevent it from shaping a little bit, you can say. Or if I really want to, I can maybe make a glass and get it perfectly round over here. So let's do that. Let's keep on trying to get perfect. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a glass to go over this one little, so it has a little bit more reinforcement than just this. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go over this now. All right. Now that we got the wires held on, well, sort of, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it go over sort of like a cap, so it won't twist itself any other direction. We gotta be careful though. You're getting near that little area there where it needs to seal with the rubber boot. But it doesn't seem so hard to apply really. Okay, so hopefully I'm not overdoing it, but we'll find out. See, I don't want the green wire to touch. Oh, there it goes. Look at that glop is building right there. Huge glop, which is fine. It's going to meet up. It's going to hopefully lock itself. And it's actually easier to move with the little needle pin here. Oh, it's almost ready. See, I want it to drive itself down. Oh boy, look at it. It went all the way to the other side too, which is fine. We need to make it full loop like that. We'll make a full loop. This is getting crazy. It's getting really, really crazy. All right, let me hit it with the... Okay, what I'm going to do is have gravity help me. I need to force it downward. The idea was to get the glop more like overlay. Okay. You can see that? You see smoke? Isn't that crazy? It's almost like it's soldering. There we go. Is that crazy or what? Here's where the green wire would rest. There you go. Now he's got his friend reinforcing him. How's that? Look at that. So, it's like a crystal. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Wire's not even going anywhere. That thing is not letting it flex, so it's a good thing for us. It still can feel like it can peel, but it's got a little extra help. A little hard here though. Let's see if I can pinch it off. Might have to cut it off, who knows. A little pinch right here. Wow. A little pinch there. Probably get a nail clipper or something, cut it off. Oh, there's a little bubble. Even dries the bubble. It's not bad. Creates a little extra hook so it won't spin anywhere. Yeah, I think this will work. That's crazy how it forms. That's just weird. Nice though, but weird. But it is hooking on, so that's a good thing. Let's get a little nail clipper here real quick and cut this little nipple piece right here that just formed by a little drip. Okay, let me be back. I'll get a nail clipper. Alright, I got a nail clipper, but let me go and close this tip here real quick. Clean out the tip. We're done with that one. Yeah, when you clean it, it's pretty simple clean. It does kind of dry out on its own too, because I know there's no light that could have got to the other end. So I guess it does harden by its own, but that's just interesting how that worked. Alright, let's get our nail clipper here. Funky little nail clipper. Toenail clipper probably. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut that little piece out there. Liquid plastic, be gone. Very cool. You can see how hard it cuts out too. So yeah. Feels pretty cool. Yep. It's nice. We'll find out how. I don't think the electricity is going to do that much damage to it. So, pretty cool. Create a nice glaze here, almost like a cap for it. Kind of a little protection cap there. Keeps it from peeling off. And we still clean it just to make sure everything's perfect. But you can see there, this guy's not coming off. Oh, my bad. I said too soon, right? Yeah, that's fine. He can come off. Let's cut him off, actually. Probably be safer for us. Oh, you cannot even tug him off. Where's the nail clipper again? I'll need you one more time, buddy. I have a habit just when I'm done with something, just throw it. And now I have to go find it. Where are you? Go find a nail clipper real quick. All right, I took pretty much my plier again and kind of get a good cut here. You can see there. It's nice and cut. Now, I don't think it's going to come off anymore. I want to say it again. But yeah, you can see here, I can tug. Well, I'm not going to tug on it because it's still loose here. All it's really doing is just having it like sort of like, I guess like you could say it's like my brace here, right? I'm just having it like a belt brace. So that's all it's really doing is just supporting your waistline, just to make sure that it doesn't pretty much fall itself. You know, kind of like when it's bent it backward and forward, it doesn't start trying to break it. So that little brace there will help it. Sort of. So we'll see. And it's going to be tilted up this way, so I don't think the vibration is going to cause us any damage, because when they put it in like this, it's going to be in the up position anyway, so it's not going to fall loose on its own. So that's kind of a good thing, I guess. Well, probably one good thing. So we'll put this back here. Trying to get a shape there when we're actually about to mount it. Let me line it to the big slot going in. There we go. And then we can turn it in. Let's see if I can turn it. I don't really want to turn it, but I'll do it now just to make sure. There you go, I turned it in. Actually still turns in, which is a good thing for us. Hopefully that silicone doesn't come back and haunt us, right? Okay, here we go. Well, I think it's turned to the level it needs to turn anyway. It's not going to turn anymore. Maybe I can do two hands just to make sure of that. Want to feel where the little tabs are? Yeah, I can turn just a little bit more. Oh. I'm turning it, still looks like it's not flushed in properly, but it is in, I think. Yeah, it's in. So what I'm gonna do is, let me reach from the bottom, that way you can see my little turn move there. You can see there. So what I'm gonna do is grab the tab. You never want to tug on the wire. You want to put more force here on these tabs. There's two tabs, one tab top, one tab on the other side or wherever. Okay, then you want to put pressure forward. There you go. See, I'm twisting it clockwise. I'll lock it in. And there is our wire there sitting pretty. He's got his little brace there to help him not have to worry. But again, it's only going to be a temporary structure until we get that straightened out. So that one's done. Thank you for a little Bondic here. This guy pretty much helped us out. One silicone was more messier than anticipated. So yeah. Shame on you, no. He's good for other things, so we can't really shame on him too much. Where the Bondo probably wouldn't do us any good. We need more of his sticky adhesive. But yep, that's good there. Now what we're going to do is get ready to prep this guy up. And we do have to take him off, unfortunately, to move him around a little bit. We just got to scoot him. I'm going to take this hole probably off and inspect to see where the hole, how far it is. But I know this gap right here is what's causing the problem. Why our plastic cracked on us, so more than likely we'll have to remove this guy off. So let's do that right now while we freshen our mind. And let's see here, close this guy back. We're gonna need a certain socket. I believe they're all either 5 or 6, but I think they're probably an H5. Let's just double check. We have a winner. It's 5. So love Allen's. I believe the other one might be smaller. This one might take maybe even a 4. So let's get his socket ready as well. He might be the 4, maybe. Might be even smaller. But he might be the one step below. Oh, it's a 4. 4 and 5 is all we need. Right, we'll need the extension and the driver too. So driver, I just want the extension so I can go from afar and you can see me. And I can see you. No. Alright, so we'll put the 5 in now. And we're ready to loosey-goosey this one. We're probably not going to have to worry about this guy yet until we start figuring out how we're going to glue this. So for right now, this guy needs to come loose. Okay, lefty-loosey. I think we already put Loctite on him, didn't we? Oh well, we'll have to put new Loctite on him. It's amazing how that one washer there creates enough pressure for it to actually grip. Without that washer, it would never grip. I think we have it semi-loosened. I think if we are, we're going to take it all the way off and then put it semi-loosened. But let's just go ahead and loosen all the way. This one especially too. I think we can loosen it now. Change the tip from a 5 to a 4. See there? This is the number 4. This was the number 5. Keep that in my pocket, but not while you're driving, of course, or else accidents can happen. There we go. Lefty loosey again. And we'll do the other one at the bottom too. I think they all have it. And then we gotta remove all the other good stuff too. Try to not hit my plastic there. Alright. So they're loose and they're ready. We don't really need the socket anymore after this. We can twirl it by hand. Literally twirl it by hand. One underneath, same situation. Twirl it by hand. Yep. For right now, I'm just gonna go and loosen them, just get an idea. We're gonna do so much cool stuff to it. We're gonna put our arrow bar in mirrors and everything like that. But before we do that, I just probably want to start cleaning up the arrow a little bit. This one we can loosen by hand too eventually. So you can see here I can move it now all the way back here. Then I can grip it. There probably has a hole somewhere here. Actually, we cover the hole, so we actually need to go back and break the hole. Or we probably don't even have to break the hole. But we'll probably want to, because that way this thing will flush nicely. Because you can see how it gaps open like this, because there's no hole for that little teeth. You remember this housing back teeth right here? It had a hole teeth like here. It needs to dig into the bar. Just like this guy. See how it's closed up in both sides? Well, sort of, evenly as much as possible. Because there's a hole, that little teeth right there from the back digged into, if you watched my other previous video. So we'll have to go ahead and take this and remove it on spout on that one. But in the meantime, we're going to change out this wire harness to the other one. So we'll cut the tie strap that's holding this guy together. So it's not much to him. So let's do that. Prepare to cut the tie strap. Before we do that, we'll get our arrow out, because we'll need to install the bar and mirror. We'll get a blue Loctite, because we're going to start getting this guy fixed to where we want him to. And we're also going to need our super glue to be able to glue all the parts. So what I'm going to do is prep up everything here. We have our arrow somewhere. There we go. Our CNC arrow bar and mirror. These are badass, from California. And I believe there were some rusted area parts of this, so we're going to spray paint it. Not spray paint it. We're going to, like this, just a little bit, you know, a little bit part. Nothing's really rusted. These are stainless steel, Allen. Just a little bit, this area right here. I just don't want that little rust looking. Just hit it real quick with some WD-40 and move on. See, this one didn't have any. I wonder why. Just see, this is how it's supposed to look. So this is the only one that had a little rust. It comes with a little special teeth here that actually locks it. What we're going to do is we're going to put electrical tape to even reinforce this some more of these teeth before it goes in there, give it a little bit more tighter grip. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and hit this real quick with some WD-40. Only got the big horn splash, but that's fine. There we go. Just do a little light spray on them. Should be fair. Get one on the other side too as well. Let the WD-40 work their magic. Brush usually comes right off. Look at it, you can see it for your very eyes. Little rust didn't stand a chance. Look at that, he's already gone. Alright, so anyway, that's a pretty nice big can. That looked a fat tip. Okay, so we're going to get the bar and mirrors ready. We're going to prep everything up for it. That will go at the end, unfortunately, because the bar and mirror, we need to make sure, see there, nice and clean already. You don't even see that rust much at all. It smells like it too. Let's go ahead and leave it out for a second here. Don't want to put it in the box while it's still WD-40. Let's go ahead and prep up everything else we need to. Cut the tie strap. We're going to retie it the way we want it to. So I'm probably going to go for lunch before we start on this, because I think I'm probably going to need it. I probably missed breakfast already, which is fine. So with me, normally I don't try to miss breakfast. Most important meal. Get your energy up. But you can see here, oh man, this is loose, right? Let's see here how we're going to do this. This thing doesn't even feel like it ever wants to come off anyway. I don't even think we need to mess with this joint area, to be honest with you, because I don't know what's causing it to stay on there, but I don't even recall. Maybe I did put blue Loctite a while back, but yeah, this thing is not coming off. But however, what we need to do is try to get this guy off of here, and we're gonna have to freshly tie strap him. So we will need to turn it to his back a little bit, kind of give him the cut from the back, huh? Let's see if I can do that without scraping so much of. And this tie strap it's done on there. Or we can actually maybe we do it the right way and just get an Allen bolt here and sort of turn them upward. There we go. We'll get a right Allen socket. Let's see if we even have that size. I believe that one looks pretty damn small, but I don't think it's too small. It might be a H3 or an H2.5. Let's see which one of those guys. Nope, it doesn't look like it's probably even an H4. Yeah, it's an H4 still. So let's go and put the H4 on there. And let's see. Okay, so here is, no, that's not, that's our H5. So it's actually the same H4 that we removed these guys. Even though it looks smaller, it looks can be deceiving. It's probably because it's dirty. Yeah, it's dirty. But yeah, let me go and remove him out. There we go. Lefty loosey again. Maybe take him out and completely clean him. Whoa. Should have took him out before I unscrew the other one. Gonna need a little bit more help here. Put you guys on my armpit. There we go. Oh, there we go. Breaking them now. Wow. It's a little dirty. Hey, Paul. Rip them to store trong bay chứ? Qua ấy, bạn nhầm. Bên này? Okay, chẳng như tao ấy. I'll just let my sister know I'm gonna go to the grocery store. All right, that's the brand you want, Buddha and Three Lady? Okay. There we go. Look at that. Nasty, huh? It probably has not seen daylight in a while. Oh, yeah. Look at that gunk. Oh, man. Okay. So there's this, I guess, Nolan washer here. I don't know why they call it. Nylon, not Nolan. Nylon washer. That's why they call it nylon, not Nolan. Nolan's probably a baseball player of some sort of name. All right. So here we go. We're going to take out. And we might want to do some spring cleaning on this guy here a bit. So this is the RAM mount, by the way. These are great mounts. I mean, other than the fact they do wear out, because I had it in the sun's my fault. You can see here, shows kind of a little bit wear. It's almost been a year and a half, but it still, you know, does its job. Because I think it's just coated with this rubber, but there's still solid plastic underneath that as well. The military uses it, but it works great. Now, if you do buy, I recommend, they don't really secure these little, what do you call them, little boots on here much. You might want to put a little bit of super glue to help it stay onto this little, you know, thing that you can adjust. So my friend came in the other day trying to help me out, and then he said, man, I really need something to mount on my phone. I said, check this out. He goes, I don't know, I don't think it'll work because my phone's pretty big. He has one of those Note 9, is it? So it's a pretty large phone, but we put it in there. I was even able to strap this comfortably on it. It wasn't even a struggle. So it worked fine, even for my simple, you know, my Note 5, I guess. He has a Note 9 now. So hopefully when Note 10s come out, we'll see. Okay, so anyway, you can see all the little gunk here. I guess came from us opening this guy, huh? Can't stand dust and dirt. But let's check this out. Remember we put a little super glue on this? Let's see how this bad boy holds, right? We give him a tug out. Oh, look, he doesn't slip out anymore. He's like, man, you put super glue all over me. What do you expect? I heard something fell. Yeah, just like, yeah, what are you going to do, you know? It's pretty strong super glue now. You can see that. Doesn't have any more problem whatsoever. Come in, come out. Yep, super glue works wonders if you apply it right and generously. Now, this is probably the best example I can think of right here where it helped us out. And hopefully that hardened plastic there helped take shapes. But yep, this is it. I don't think there's any other loose components here. Let's see. This thing looks like it's kind of awkward. I know there's one hair has to go in there somehow. But how? Which side took shape last time? Oh, okay, these are just rounded sides. Here's where it actually fits in the Nolan here. The Nolan You can see here, fits in exactly. See there? It's a hexagon peg right there for the Nolan washer to go in. Oh, there we go. Fell on my hand. That's good. Alright, so you can see it's pretty nasty stuff in here. So I'm going to have to clean that as well while we're cutting that tie strap out. So I'm going to need my power lunch. So I'll come back and we'll get started on that one. So let me go ahead and put this over here for a second. Get a little shop rag here. This guy doesn't have too much to clean. Yeah, they look like they're made from some kind of solid piece of aluminum. Then they're coated with something. Or a little stronger, some kind of stronger aluminum. And here's the bolt for underneath it. We might not need to really mess with this configuration here. We just want to maybe tighten it down. But definitely want to take it all off because we need to reapply blue Loctite on these two areas. And this two area, and also find where the teeth hole is. We have to remount it securely back. But other than that, I think he's fine. Look, he has Allen bolts on the other end of it. Driving it, let's see. Just to double check. You guys can see the Allen bolt or no? I can see it, but you guys unfortunately can't, huh? There you go, you guys can see it now. There's a little Allen bolt. Huge Allen bolt. I wonder what the size that is. That's probably H5. Let's see. I'm gonna put an H5 in there. Or maybe bigger. Yeah, it's bigger. It's probably H6. Let's put H6 in there. So we'll put H5 back. These are pretty much common bolts that we have. H4, H5, and H6. And let me take this socket here so I can extend it. Take out the H4. Put back the H6. Alright, let's see this sucker here. Where were we? Oh yeah. Trying to figure this guy out. More than like, yeah, he is H6. You can see a little bit, I'll twist him out. Oh, you see that? So you can't tell because of the thread, but I'll retighten them. See that how, well, probably thinking because I'm moving this as well. Get resolution on there. Okay, there we go. Mike is still in there. My H6 sort of. There. See that? See that? H6. I'm going to tighten them back in. I don't know why I did that for. Now I got to adjust everything. I got to adjust this guy too. So we might actually take it all off and then do a really good thorough cleaning on it. So let me just take it off. I don't feel really confident things that are supposed to get clean don't get clean. Looks like he's about to come off. We'll get him off and then we'll clean him along with the other things. That way when we assemble our handlebar setup and everything with the bar and mirrors, it's going to look spectacular. Trying to make this the funner project, even though I know I'm going to face some challenges just like our rear, but we'll find out what kind of challenges. But I think if we take our time to do things a little bit more right, we won't have the consequences that we come. I just really don't hate. I hate these guys right here. I don't know why they put silver ones. It makes it look so freaking tacky. If I had some more of that black enamel, I would cover this ugliness up. In fact, do we even need it? You know, I understand. I mean, we could probably get away with putting lock washers, to be honest with you. But I think they did this purposely so it actually digs into the plastic. So it doesn't turn, you know what I mean? This doesn't turn freely. And this is probably the only thing that'll stop it from turning freely, which I think is a sorry excuse. In fact, I'd rather use, what do you call it? Maybe this is where we can integrate what's called our, what's called? Nordilock. Maybe this is where we can integrate our Nordilock. Like right here, look at that. Look how it chews it up. Just ridiculous, right? So maybe we can use this one to integrate our Nordilock. We'll put both Nordilocks in here and see if it keeps the vibration from turning it. We'll see. I mean, all kinds of stuff we're going to deal with. Now, the other thing that's pulling this, or keeping this guy stable, he must have had some blue Loctite or something on here. But this is part of the RAM mount adapter to it. It pretty much adapts to your mirror. And so far, it's been a pretty damn good solid piece for us. So let me put this over here. Where is all... Oh, I don't want to lose any parts, so let me go ahead and screw this guy back in here. Get him into his little nylon socket. Then sort of drive them in if I can, by hand. Give them a good tight. It's not even into the thread. Okay, let me change this guy adapter. Like I got them all in my pocket. Alright, let me change this adapter real quick here. And then drive it in. I think this is, yeah, this is the one. I don't even have to use the adapter. I can do it by hand. Just want to do it where it doesn't come off. Keep all their loose components together, you know? Too many variables. Don't want to get in trouble. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and come back and get this established, started, cleaned up, or whatever we need to do after lunch. So, Michael from NCY store, checking you guys out. There's our delivery bag. Perfect timing for lunch. There is it.